Good morning. Hi, Adelaide and Hudson and Archer and Braxton and Everett and Atlas and Beatrice. Good morning. Happy Easter weekend. This is the only Easter book Grandma found. The Little Bunny Rabbit, the Little Rabbit. And this book was actually Melissa's when she was a little girl, when she turned 4 years old. So just like Atlas and Hudson's age, when it was her birthday, she got this book, The Little Rabbit. So one Easter, Sarah found a little rabbit in her Easter basket. She was nestled beside 2 eggs. The little rabbit was soft and white. She had bright pink eyes, long ears that were pink inside, and a tiny pink nose that was always wiggling. Sarah loved her new friend very much. Sarah let the little rabbit play in the grass while she tried to think of just the right name for her. There were some tiny yellow flowers nearby called buttercups. "That's a nice name," said Sarah to her little friend. "I'll call you Buttercup." Sarah took good care of Buttercup. Every day she visited the new red hutch, bringing her food pellets and fresh water. Then she watched Buttercup eat and drink. Sarah's other friends loved Buttercup too. After school, they hurried over to Sarah's house and played with the little white rabbit. Buttercup was always happy to be the center of attention. One afternoon, Sarah took Buttercup out to the meadow and fell asleep. But Buttercup did not want to sleep. She was soon hopping off to meet new friends. First, she came upon a slow-moving turtle, and then she found a butterfly. But what was that? Buttercup was startled by something moving in the ferns. It was another rabbit. The other rabbit was a wild rabbit. He was quite different from Buttercup. He had large brown eyes and brown fur that helped him to hide from his enemies. The 2 rabbits watched each other for a long time. Then they hopped away. Buttercup was hungry, so she nibbled some grass beside a rhubarb patch. Suddenly it began to rain, and she ran for cover and got stuck between some stalks. When Sarah woke up, she searched all over for Buttercup and finally found her. Sarah and Buttercup went everywhere together. Sometimes they went on picnics in the woods, and Sarah always brought along a carrot for Buttercup to eat. Sarah was very proud of her rabbit. Over the next few months, Buttercup grew bigger and bigger. Soon she was ready to have babies of her own. Sarah put a nesting box filled with clean straw into the hutch, and Buttercup pulled the fur from her coat to make a soft, warm nest for her babies. Then one morning, Sarah looked in the hutch and saw 7 baby rabbits. "Oh, Buttercup, you are a mother." Sarah was so happy to see the babies. The babies grew fast. Soon they were big enough to climb out of the nesting box and look around. They were lively and curious and as soft and white as their mother. Now Sarah had to think of some names for these babies. Since there were 7 baby rabbits, Sarah decided to name them after the 7 days of the week: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Soon the little rabbits were big enough to go outside. Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday stayed in Sarah's lap, but the others jumped out. Wednesday sat under the daffodils, Thursday sniffed the violets, and Friday hopped through the grass. Little Saturday went farther than any of his brothers and sisters. Soon she found herself in a sea of tiny blue flowers. There were flowers everywhere. and she was lost, but Sarah soon found her in the little flowers. It was time for rabbits to go home. Sarah couldn't keep them all for herself, so she called for her father. Together they collected the little rabbits and put them in the back of the hutch with Buttercup. Sarah, said her father, there are just too many babies, and they're getting bigger every day. It's time you found some good homes for Buttercup's babies. Sarah wanted to keep them all, but knew she couldn't. So the next day, Sarah offered one or two of Buttercup's babies to each of her friends. Monday went home with Kate, and Billy chose Tuesday for his pet. Wednesday and Thursday rode home in Jeff's bicycle basket. By the end of the day, all of Buttercup's babies had new homes, and Sarah's friends were proud to have rabbits of their own. Sarah and Buttercup were very happy to be alone together, just as they were in the beginning. I love you, Buttercup, said Sarah as she stroked little Rabbit's hair, soft white fur, but Buttercup just wiggled her pink nose. Happy Easter! Love you all. Mwah!